Welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live Track Handicapper Matt Jukic is joining you once again. We're looking at that 14% pick 4 wager on Sunday afternoon, August 5th. Just that one pick 4 on the card. Of course, we're not here the next couple days. No racing on Wednesday or Friday. So let's get some action in today on this Sunday afternoon card. 14% pick 4 kicks off in race 5 of the 8 race card. One of our meteor legs here. We're going to go with the three on account of Anna is one that we're going to include. Cascade Park and Bakoduck will be the 3 horses in here. I think the 3 horse on account of Anna will be the one that they're going to have to beat. Does have some speed away from the gate. Was able to finish second last out at pretty nice odds, 25 to 1. You're not going to get that today. I just don't see anybody really that's going to go with her. Did beat Cascade Park in that one pretty handily. 5 lengths separated second and third. So I think this is probably the most logical one in here. We'll see how far it can take him. Didn't like the way really Cascade Park ran. Not really many excuses. Had a good spot early. Did get a little tired. Of course, going to get the Torres factor here. Everything he seems to be running is either winning or really overbet. So probably one to include anyways, but I'm not really sold on Cascade Park. Maybe the 6 with a second start here can show some improvement, and that's Backwaduck. Ran into the maiden allowance races, takes that drop down, the biggest drop in horse racing from maiden allowance to maiden claiming. We'll see if that does shake him up. Of course, that runner-up from that debut as well, Stop and Memo, came right back to win her next start. So I think the drop down will help him. I wouldn't be surprised with the biggest improvement from the 6, but we're going to cover 3, 5, and 6 in race 5. Off to race 6, we're going to cover 2, the 1, and the 6. Let's start with the 1. See that Harbor does come in a winner of 2 straight. Looks like that light bulb has gone on for this guy in his last 2. Did actually win the non-3 condition last out against straight Oregon breds. Now does face the non-2, non-3 condition. Fits this one perfectly. Does get the rail, which is great for him. Get out of the gate, see how far he can take him. I guess the concern is, does go from 5 furlongs to 6 furlongs. He's 0 for 9 with 5 runner-up finishes, going 6 furlongs, but I think he's starting to get the hang of the racing game. It's all starting to come around to him as he strung these wins together. We'll see if he can make it 3 in a row. Of course, that barn coming second time off the bench. Big number, 40%. Gotta have a look at that Balcom barn. Other horse we might want to play is the 6 horse in Kootaroo. Tough beat last out at the non-2 lifetime condition level. Now going to step up to 4,000. Was the beaten favorite at 1-2. Just went down ahead. Does keep Torres here. Another one with some speed. Hopefully they don't go out there and ding-dong each other into submission. Off to the 7th end feature event. $3,200 non-winners since May 5th. We're actually going to go 4 deep here. I think we have a pretty salty choice in the next race, so we can spend a couple extra bucks here. 4 deep, the 1, the 5, the 6, and the 7. Start down to the rail with the 1. Mamunia coming off that nice victory. First time off the bench. Probably can move forward in that second start now. 4-time winner here at Portland. Does love the racing down in Oregon here. Nice score there by 2 1/4 lengths. Just sitting in behind the pace. There should be a decent pace on it here. Of course, the 3 high silent shouldn't be too far away. Hit the juice. Another one who does show some speed. I think the one they're chasing, though, is another one we do have covered, and that's the 6, Declan Downs, coming off a very nice win. 71, big buyer for that win last out, the 2,500 non-winners of the year. Not going to count against him here. Went off at 10 cents on the dollar there. Actually been the favorite in his last 5 starts. That was his first score at odds on, so I think he's found his level, competing well here at Portland. 2 for 8 with 2 other runner-up finishes. Now, steps up a touch, but I think he's the one to catch and probably the one to beat. The 5 is Easy in Motion. Good stock and pounce running style. Had his 2 race win streak snapped last out with open company, though. Probably does fit better with the condition ones. And I guess the big wild card in here is the 7, Sammy Choi. What do you do with the Hollendorfer shippers? 3 starts up here. Hit the board in each of their tries. First, second, and third. But I don't know about this one. Only one other try on a dirt track. Was a good second, but it has been a while since he has tried it. Definitely good enough to win. Definitely one to include on the ticket. I don't know if you want to just single it, as his best running has come going a bit longer at a mile and 16th. Kind of that late running style. Might leave himself with a bit too much work to be done here. Definitely a big player, but not a single on my ticket. We do have a single in the last race, so that's race 8. We're going to right to the 3. Who got you even? Or sorry, who got your eye on? We got our eye on this one. Luis Torres, John Nance. Very good effort last out at Emerald Downs, finishing 4th. Bit of an even run, going a flat mile. Does get a bit more ground to run it here, an extra 70 yards. I think that's enough to get him up to the winner's circle on the drop down in price. So again, that's 3, 5, and 6. 1 and 6, 1, 5, 6, 7 with the 3, the single in the last. 24 bucks again, get you in for that pick 4. Come on down and get lucky.